Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Carre and welcome to Your Delicious Life, where every week we take a look at life through a different perspective and we either learn something new or we get a different perspective on something that we already knew. So, today's episode is called Two Types of Gut Feelings. Now, I don't know about you, but people always talk about this gut feeling and follow your gut. And sometimes it can be a bit confusing. And I really think there's two kinds of gut feelings. And that's what I want to dig into today. But first, I want to tell you about my weekend. I had an incredible weekend at a workshop called Rock the Stage with Karen McGregor. I'm going to call her my new friend. Yeah, let's do that. And there was a great group of people there, really connected with some smart, fascinating individuals. And the whole workshop was about speaking and just different ways, just about your business and structuring your talk and being on stage and all of that good stuff. So, of course, part of it, because we're speakers, was to go up on stage and present pieces of our talk. And you'd be surprised maybe to hear this, but that can be nerve-wracking to get up. I mean, yes, that's what speakers do. They get up in front of people, but it can still be nerve-wracking rather, to actually do that. I mean, there's famous pop stars that say that they get stage fright. So I was thinking about this, and that's what got my brain thinking about this whole gut feeling instinct thing. And the feeling that I get before I'm about to go on stage to do a talk is different than when I feel like something's wrong and I shouldn't be doing it. It's a totally different type of gut feeling. So later on, when I got home on Sunday night, I was sitting down with Matt and we were chatting about my new business and some upcoming things that I have that I'm going to share at the end of the video. So excited. And just talks I have coming up and how I'm feeling about it all after this course. And I was saying to him, like, I'm excited, but it's still nerve-wracking. And there's this sense in my stomach. And I know that's a good gut feeling, but how do you figure out the difference between that and a bad one? A good gut feeling is when you are excited about something. You know deep down in your gut that you can do it. Even if you don't necessarily have evidence for it, you know that you can do whatever is in front of you. It's something you just know deep in your soul. And the knot that sits in there is about not knowing how it's all going to turn out. I've said this a million times before that I'm a planner, and so for me I like to have all the steps laid out and understand how this is going to work. But the more I understand that I just need to trust that it's going to work out and that I need to leave some things to show themselves as the time comes, the better I'm getting. So that knot about what's going to happen, I don't know how this all is going to work, combined with that trust of knowing deep down you can do it, is what I think makes up a good gut feeling. A bad gut feeling is when you feel like you're going to throw up. You know that feeling when you're like, this doesn't feel right. This isn't good. And it's like a weight. You know, a good gut feeling sort of has that kind of knot about it, but you know it'll work itself out. Whereas that bad gut feeling is sort of like a rock. It's like a weight at the bottom of your stomach, and it sits there. And the thing is, what we resist persists. So if you keep pushing forward and it's not the right thing for you, that gut sinking rock weighted feeling will stay with you. And sure, you can push it aside maybe and avoid it, but eventually it'll just weigh you down because it'll always be there. Okay, so let's recap. The good gut feeling is having that sense of excitement. It is having this not because you're not really sure how it's all going to work out, but this deep trust to know that it will work itself out. The bad gut feeling is that lump in your stomach that's just not going away and makes you want to throw up. So what do you do about these gut feelings? Well, if it's the good gut feeling, you use it to propel you forward. You use that excitement and that maybe racing heart feeling, blood pressure rising, fast breathing. You use that energy to propel you forward. You use that to launch you into the parts that you don't have the answers to yet. And you trust that it will work itself out because you have to believe in yourself that it will. For the bad gut feeling, you have to face it. You have to face it, what it is. It's leaving that rock lump feeling in your stomach and figure out how to manage that situation. Can you stop it, end it, get rid of it? Do whatever you need to do to get that feeling out of there. Because like I said, what you resist will persist. So you have to listen to what's going on. So to help understand these gut feelings, I think the first thing is to get quiet and really be able to listen to what your body's telling you and ask yourself, is this excitement that can propel me forward, or is this that sinking feeling that is going to slow me down if I don't deal with it now? When you ask those questions, you'll start to get answers and you'll be able to make decisions that really are in line with your gut feeling. And when you go forward with those good gut feelings where there is that excitement and there is that unknown piece to it, but you start to go forward anyways, you will launch. And you will launch like you've never launched before. And you will have such an incredible feeling of knowing that you trusted yourself and you put yourself out there and you went forward with it and you did it. And if you listen to your gut when it's telling you that the decision is not right and that it's a pit in your stomach, and you decide to make a different choice or change what you're doing, that will also propel you forward. And you will look back and go, I'm glad I listened to my gut because that wasn't the best decision for me. But the decision I have made that I've changed to is much better, and I feel great about that. So what I'll leave you with today is this. Our guts know so much if we just stop to listen to them. My special announcement is that my online course is going to be launching in the next couple of weeks. So I cannot wait to share this with you. I've been working on it for over a year now, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. So if you're not already on the mailing list, jump on it today. Go to michellecarre.com and just sign up for our newsletter because you're going to hear about all the upcoming stuff with the new online course. And you're also going to see some new exciting changes to the website pretty soon as well. So can't wait to share it all with you. Hope you're having a delicious life. Have an amazing day. Take care, everyone.